Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. Welcome to the $1 Million Challenge. So in today's video, we are going to do an update on our dividend and growth investing portfolio. This is where everything started for me. Typically, I'm a dividend investor and I also invest in growth stocks. Okay, I know I've been recently focusing on the tour business. I've diversified a little bit into my tour business. I got 3 cars on there. I'm getting that going. That's generating some income, not 100% passive, but it's generating some income, and I'm getting that going. The other thing that I would like you guys to check out is go check out my last update, my Q1 update, where I tally up all my portfolio. I put everything together so you have a better idea on how I structure my investments. So let's get into today's video. Now, before we get into the video, I would like to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. All I do on this channel is to share with you what things that I'm investing in, how I'm managing my money as a young person. And, I'm sharing that with the world because I believe that there's value in the things that I'm doing here. So if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel and just watch the journey grow, and hopefully the goal is to inspire other people so they can do a smaller version for themselves. They can create a version for themselves as well, deciding for themselves. So this is not a financial advice, this is for educational purposes. So let's run through the portfolio. The portfolio today is $87,332. The portfolio has gained 13,000, 13,000 so far, ever since I had the portfolio on May 19, 2020. So 2 years in now, gain has been 13,000, 35% gain, and I've been able to add about $71,000 into this portfolio. Now, because I'm invested in companies that pay me dividend, right? I invest in companies that pay me dividend. I've been able to generate about 1,300 in passive income. Now, this 1,300 in passive income, they've all basically come from different section of the portfolio. I have my passive income section, that's a bucket, and that has a bunch of different companies in it. And within that, there's a bunch of different, sectors in that. Then I have same thing here. Basically, I have the same thing across the board, and all the companies within those buckets, they pay me dividend. They pay me a stream of income out of their profit. So that is how I've been able to make about $1,000 within this portfolio. Now let's run through a quick performance of how the stock has been doing, how the portfolio has been doing, roughly in the past year up to this point. So if you take a look at today, the portfolio is barely up. The market is a little bit down today. The market is flat today. There's really nothing going on. Tesla is up. The semiconductors are up. Finance is up a little bit. Bank is up a bit. So not too many things going on. Apple is flat. So today there's not much things going on, but it's still up a little bit. So in the past week, here's the performance. In the past week, it's up $80, and we made $5 in the past week, $5.61. And in the past month, the portfolio is up just 1%. So the market has really struggled a lot. $1,000, and in the past month, we made $119 in dividend in the past month. So in the past 3 months, the portfolio is down 4%, and the portfolio generated $239 in the past 3 months in 100% passive income, money that I don't have to work for. It just shows up in my account. That is what that is. And if you look at the past year, we have $843 in dividend in the past trailing year. And the market is barely up. Now, I think my portfolio, if I compare this portfolio compared to the S&P 500, which I'm going to look at very soon, I think mine is up in the past year compared to the S&P. And then if we take a look at all times, this is where we are all times. But yeah, let's quickly look at this compared to the S&P. look at the dividend for the past year. In the past 12 months, I've made $843 in 100% passive income. I didn't have to do anything to earn this money. It just shows up in my account. Just because I take a little bit of my paycheck, a little bit of the money that I work for, I take that and I invest it into companies that I know that I will get a cut of their profit. I'll get a little bit of their profit. That is what dividend is. I would, like on this camp over here, on this side of the internet, we love dividend. I love dividend companies. I cannot wait for this portfolio to be $1, $2, $3, $4 million, because when the portfolio is that much, then this could easily be 8,000. This could for the year, it could be 8,000 or 80,000. If we're talking millions, we're talking 80,000, 84,000 in passive income. So you got to start from somewhere. This is where I'm starting, and I've been showing this videos. Go check out my dividend playlist. I've been showing this video ever since this portfolio was roughly, I think, $100 to about $1,000. That's when I started, around that range, and I'm doing it up to now. And I'm gonna do this all the way to a couple $1 million so people can see what it's like to invest realistically. So let's take a look at how the S&P 500 has been performing in the past year. So for those of you guys that don't know, the S&P 500 is the top 500 companies in the US, and they just bundle them together and put them into one. Okay, so that is what this ETF is. So if you take a look here, in the past year, the S&P is actually down. It's down 8% in the past year. If you take a look at, the past full year, this is a trailing 1 year. Take a look at the past full year. Full year, the S&P is up 5%. Let's compare that to mine. Okay, if you look at past full year, mine is actually trailing a little bit. So I'm wrong by saying, it's up earlier, but it's actually trailing 2.57%, and the S&P is up 5.3%. So it's trailing a little bit, but in the past year is down. So we'll see how the market goes, because I haven't really been investing into the market much, because I've been diversifying into my own business, my own tour business. So we'll see. If the market continues to go down, I'll be looking to purchase some more companies here. The other thing I also wanted to point out to you guys is that no matter what, I still constantly put money into this portfolio. If you take a look at 1 month here, it's roughly about 1,000, almost 2,000 here, $2,000 that I put in. Now, my aim and my target is to be putting in about $5,000 a month. But investing into other business, I'm not able to do that this month. But I think in the future, if the market goes down some more, I would put a pause on me purchasing cars and just add some money into the market. Let's take a quick look at some of my slices here. So this is the 1 month figure. This is the 1 month performance that we're looking at. So if you look at the passive income section, it's up 4%. Most likely it's Tesla that's pushing that up. ETFs are down, Berkshire is down, global value. So if you look across the board, basically everything is pretty much down. And if I go into the ETF section here, most likely it's Tesla that is holding this up. A little bit of the monthly income section here, a little bit of that, and that is pretty much a little bit of real estate. Real estate is bouncing back. So that's pretty much it. But if we go back, I want to briefly show you guys what I've been doing lately. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a deep dive into this company as well. Shout out to the Profit Team. So the Profit Team is a group of young individuals, and we put our head together, talk about stocks, and collectively we try to come up with stocks that we think will do well over time. Now, we just recently got into ZIM. I'm gonna do a deep dive into this company. They do shipping. So I'm trying to get $1,000 into this, dollar cost average $1,000 into it. So I'm constantly buying this stock every single day, picking up about a share a day. And I think over time this will do really well. They recently paid a very nice dividend of about $17 per share right here. So that was massive. I missed that one. But who knows, maybe they'll be doing a lot of that in the future. We all know the whole situation with the supply chain over time. It's going to take time for everything to catch up, and this company is going to benefit a lot. I'm going to do a deep dive into them, so stay tuned for that video. So yeah, before we go, I'm going to touch on this really quickly. So I am constantly buying stocks, like I said earlier. The most important thing with a portfolio or investing or just anything in general, you have to constantly add a little bit of money to it. And on a daily basis, I add on average about $100 to the portfolio, and I'm just constantly buying more. I'm buying more. I'm buying more. I'm buying more. Now, the companies that I buy, it varies on a regular basis. This was roughly $109 into the monthly income section here, monthly income section of the portfolio. This is another one. This is just today. This one, $30 into Tesla and Zim here, $100, picked up 2 shares there. So I'm constantly buying stocks, and that is the only way that you can make sure, like, in the future you're gonna earn a lot of passive income. Can you imagine just 30 years or 25 years or 20 years of just adding a little bit of money, $30, $50, $100 into a portfolio like this? And here is the kind of results that I've been able to achieve for myself. If I take a look at in the past year here, we have $843 in pure 100% passive income. And now take this money, I put it right back in and invest into a bunch of different companies in different industries. And those companies too, they go out, they use that money to make more money. They pay me a little bit of it, and then I turn around and reinvest it. So that is pretty much what I do on a regular basis with this portfolio. It's divided into 2 parts: dividend investing and growth investing. Growth investing is when I look for companies that will give outsized return. And right now, my biggest growth stock that I really like, even though everybody have their own opinion of the stock, is Tesla. Tesla is one of the biggest companies that I'm so bullish on. Tesla. And if you don't know, I dollar cost average $30 into Tesla every day. And I keep on doing that, and I'm going to be doing that for a long time. I think this company is really the best investment opportunity out there, period. We keep saying this, I keep saying this. So I'm doing my thing with my stock portfolio, and I hope you see the benefit here. This one that I'm showing you guys here. This is just the overview. I do deep dives where I show you full details of each companies that I'm invested in, that I'm looking at, that I'm trying to add or take away. I do deep dive into those. So stay tuned for that. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. I just want to do a quick overview of what's going on with the portfolio. I haven't done this in a while, so I wanted to get you guys up to date with that. So if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing, check out my channel. I do multiple things. I invest in dividend stock, I invest in growth stock. Now I'm a tour host with 3 cars, and who knows what other investment business venture that I'm going to get into. I have a little bit of investment into crypto. Check out this video, which is going to be my Q1 updates, where I share with you my overall investment. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you like it, please give us a sub. Appreciate you. Until next time, see you later. Love you all. Bye.